welcome back. So in this one we're going to be doing one of the hello things. Simply Cook. I don't know where I keep getting the hello thing from. It's a weird thing. But yeah, we're going to be doing Simply Cook. So hot Cajun meatballs. And I'm going to do a couple of adaptations to it. Just because I've not got meatballs, I'm going to do it for sausages. So you can kind of do the same thing. In terms of peppers, I haven't got any. So I might just kind of, I'm going to leave them out. And instead of rice, I'm going to be doing pasta. So it's going to be kind of all together, hopefully in one-ish. Well, I've got to wait for my water to boil and things. So we'll get on with it and we'll get started. Excuse me. So here I've got a fairly big kind of size pan full of water. So that's just getting to the boil. Well, it will be getting to the boil. I'm going to add in plenty of salt. And just kind of let that come up to temperature. If you've got a lid to stick on, whack the lid on. That'll help it come up quicker. So the thing I'm doing now is I've got my sausages. I'm just going to get them, once I can get the packet open, I'm just going to get all the mince, well I say mince, all the sausage meat out, get that into a bowl. So if you're doing this with meatballs, obviously skip this part, but just because I'm doing sausages, I'm doing it this way. So yeah, kind of use what you can get. Oh, for Christ's sake. Yeah, kind of use what you can get. As I said, meatballs, skip this bit. Sausages, we'll go with it. There was me shutting the door. So I'm just going to pop some lovely salt in. Pop. And some ground pepper. We're going to give it a mix and see how it comes together. Hopefully fairly decently. If not, we may have to add an egg. Well, if I can find a spoon. Spoony. I'm just going to kind of get that work together until it's all kind of incorporated. And then I'll come back to you guys and I'll let you know how we're kind of getting on. Right, so we're going to measure the meatballs out. I've measured it, so it's going to be about 38 grams. So I've got my little kind of plate here. So when I'm wringing everything's off, clean hands, all that jazz. So I'm going to divide it into 12. So, oh wow, I got 39 on the first go. So I'm just going to remove a bit. So that's 38. So what we're going to do is just going to kind of roll them up into balls and stick them in my bowl, and I'll show you guys once obviously I've done all 12. So the next thing I'm going to do is get my onion roughly chopped. So top, come on, tail, pull that off. You pull all your nasty off. I say nasty, your outside layers, and then you just need to chop it finely. And what I'll do is I'll come back to you guys once I've done that, because you must kind of know how to chop an onion. Well, I hope you do. Otherwise we're going to do some more tutorials. Yeah, I'll come back to you guys once I've done this and we can go from there. So the next thing we're going to do is add our onions into our little clever chef over here. If you want to do it on the hob, that's completely fine. Oh, keep knocking the camera. Whee! It's like being on a windy day. And chuck that in. If you're doing this on the hob, as I said, that's completely fine. It's just that I like using this, and I might as well use it. So these are going to go in here for like 1 to 2 minutes until they're a little bit more tender. So I'm just going to let them mingle. There is a little bit of oil in there as well. So just let that mingle a minute. And next thing I'm going to do is take you over here. to my lovely little pan that's boiling away. So as I said to you earlier, I'm going to do pasta instead of rice. So I'm going to grab some spaghetti. When I can lift the jar, because it's incredibly full. I'm just going to try and take some out and pop it in like that. Doesn't matter if I get some brown in there, to be fair. I'm just trying to get some of it out because it's so closely in that jar. It's quite tough to actually get out. Yeah, you're just going to want to boil your pasta for kind of 8 to 10 minutes until it kind of it's softened, so it's al dente. So it basically means bite or tooth bite or something to that degree. But yeah, you just kind of want it to be slightly hard. If you guys want to cook it a bit more, then you can, but it's just how we tend to do it. So now the onions have been in there for a couple of minutes, I'm just going to get my meatballs added in. Oh. Excuse me while my pan boils over. Come on, in you go. To get them nice and cooking away in there. You just want to kind of brown them all on all sides, so let them cook. So next thing we're going to do is sprinkle our Cajun season over when I find it. Come on. Ooh, smells quite nice. So that's our seasoning to give that a kind of a shimmy. Get that all nice and worked in. Don't worry about the time on there, just ignore that. It's because I put more time on. So now that's cooked a bit more, we're going to add our other little bits. So if you're making the rice, you normally put chicken stock in with the rice, but because I'm doing pasta, it's going in to here. So we'll just kind of get that all squished out if it'll come out. Nope. Get it everywhere. I did it should be that way so I can scrape it round. Get that chicken stock added in and get our hot pepper sauce added in. Oh, that all smells strong. It's good though. Ooh. Give that a bit of a mix. Get those meatballs nice and coated. And then we're going to add our tin tomatoes in. So literally just a tin of chopped tomatoes. Give it a bit of a shake. Come on. And then we're going to let that cook down for about, what does it say, over medium heat for 8 to 10 minutes. So we'll come back to you at, I don't know, 10 minutes left on there. And we'll see how we're getting on. So now the spaghetti is drained and the meatballs are done. I'm just going to kind of tip the spaghetti on. Somehow just be careful because it is red hot. Don't advise doing it with your fingers. that's a lot of spaghetti. Where did I just put the clippers? Yeah, don't mind me for the piles of spaghetti. It's probably going to go like that. Yeah, that's about equal. So, that's that done. And our meatballs are done, so I'm just going to get myself a spoon. Sorry guys. Rotate, please. There we go. I'm just going to give this a stir. I'm just going to pop our meatballs on first. So that's 6 each. I know it's messy, but there we go. So that's 2, 4, woo, 5. Come on. I should have really made a well in the middle to kind of sit them on, but it's fine. And there's 6. And it's just going to be a case of drizzling the sauce over. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. So that's another Simply Cook recipe done, which is great. But yeah, if you enjoyed this one, guys, go like, comment and subscribe. And you'll probably hear my reaction to this afterwards, once I've finished eating it. Anyways, but yeah, if you like this and you want to see more, let me know, and it'll probably be something more to do. Yeah, see you later, guys. I also forgot to say, if you want some cheese on top, that's fine. I'm using that Italian style hard cheese. It's kind of like a Parmesan kind of situation, I think, something like that anyway. But yeah, just get a bit of that sprinkled on, and that's pretty much it. Sorry guys, it was a little bit of a kind of spur of the moment thing. So like, shall I, shan't I? I was like, oh yeah, I'll get some of that in. So yeah, that's it.